Chapter 17. Do you have a routine? You know, things you do every day? It doesn't have to be time oriented. I usually wake up, check the time, go to the bathroom, grab a pop out of the fridge, and take an inventory of me and my home. Does your routine add to your life or subtract to it? Let me put it another way. Is your routine going to get you to the place you dream of? We all have had a dream. If your dream is for kids and a happy home, going to work when you're scheduled and spending your money wisely is a routine. That will help you achieve your goal. If you want to be a nurse, teacher, or something where you need a degree, then 1 or 2 classes a semester is going to help you achieve that dream. Your routine says a lot about who you are and what you value. I go through seasons. During each season, I'm making an aspect of my life a priority. It could be writing a page a day. It could be taking a walk or logging the food I eat to maintain or lose weight. I've had a hard time making more than one focus. And I think that's okay. You can do everything, but not all at once. Some tasks and goals need more focus than others. Your children are only babies and toddlers for a time. That is a season full of teachable moments. They learn to say please and thank you, or they don't. They learn to use the potty properly, or they don't. But that season isn't forever. What you value will show you how you act and how you respond to life. If you look at your routine, what does it say about you and what you value? Are you okay with that? What routine would you like to adjust so you can meet your goal? Chapter 17. I think we forget when we're in the middle of kids and all the things going on in our life that this is only for a time. They're only babies for a time. You only teach them to go pee in the potty for a time. And it can be frustrating. It really can. You know, your kid does this or that and it's just so frustrating. But you also have the hugs and the cuddles. And those are only for a time too. Now, I know some of you are going to cry and bawl and all of that when you think about it. But instead of crying and getting upset over it, just enjoy the moment you're in. You know, even those teenage years, those little kids are learning how to be adults. You don't have to have the slamming doors all the time. You don't have to have this. They just want to be acknowledged, they want to be loved, and they want to feel like they are worthwhile. I know a lot of people have issues with their kids when they get older. And some of that is because the kid is trying to find their own voice. If you as a parent are helping them find their own voice, it's going to look a little bit different than somebody who ignores their child and tells their child what to think. My mom taught me what to think when I was little and instilled those values in me when I was little. And she gave me the right to choose a lot of things as I aged. If you're a parent that lets your child choose, they're already going to be choosing things when they're 13, 14, and 15. And if you did your job right, it's not going to be those things that are hurtful to them. They got to make the choice not to use drugs when they're 8 years old, or they'll use them when the time comes. They have to make the choice not to smoke when they're 8 years old, or when the time comes they will. Those values that you think are important that you'll talk about later, don't talk about later. They make those choices a lot younger than you remembered making them. By the time they're 8, they've decided a lot of things in their life, because I did. I chose not to smoke by 8. I chose not to have sex before marriage by 8. I made the decision not to use drugs or drink alcohol by 8 years old. And when those opportunities came up to do all those things, I already made the decision at 8 that those weren't going to happen, or they were. Whatever the decision you decide to make, raising your children has an impact later. Till next time, love you guys. Bye.